pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Cougars. Today is the second day of Spirit Week, Tuesday, March 7th. I'm Garrett Lulukissen. In honor of Spirit Week, we have brought back an ASB member to help. Welcome back, Jennifer.
It's good to be back. Thank you, Garrett. Today's activity at lunch will be Jeopardy, and for planning purposes, here's how you should dress for the rest of the week. Tomorrow is competition day, Thursday is college gear, and Friday is class color day. Don't forget we have a double assembly schedule on Friday.
One part of our motto here at Steel Canyons is take care of each other. That means that we should all look out for everyone here, especially people with suicidal tendencies. Here's reporter Lauren Helton and photog Bruce Garcia with more information.
Suicide is not necessarily a mental health issue. It's usually related to changes that are occurring in the adolescent body. Okay? As you transition from adolescence to adulthood, there's a need for acceptance. And that may be acceptance in family, that may be acceptance from friends, that may be acceptance from the peer groups. So as you're going through these changes, the mind, the body has a lot of different things that are going on. And because of that, we have to find ways to deal with it. Some have more problems dealing with it than others, or how to get the help for it. Well, because at some point, it doesn't matter who you are, you're going to either have a personal experience or you're going to know someone that's either attempted to commit suicide or has committed suicide. So it's a real problem in our communities, in our lives, that we have to address, and knowing how to recognize it, how to prevent it, and how to deal with it is very important.
There are a variety of warning signs, including abuse of drugs or alcohol, inability to cope with daily activities and problems, depression, sadness, or irritability, extreme mood swings, persistent disobedience or aggression, withdrawal or isolation, talking about wanting to die or kill themselves, and claiming to be a burden.
Well, during Say Something Week, we try to get that information out there and make it a little bit more known and open up those avenues of communication so that if you know somebody or you get those tools to help them out, or get that opportunity to say something to an adult. That way we can get that individual the help that they need.
There are many ways that you can help. Learn the warning signs, reach out and stay involved, start a conversation, be direct and ask questions, even the hard ones, learn QPR suicide prevention, standing for question, persuade, and refer, and if you think someone may be suicidal, make sure to act. If you or anyone you know is struggling with depression or suicidal thoughts and need a resource outlet, the San Diego Access and Crisis Line is available all hours of the day, every day of the week. Their number is 888-724-7240.
Girls soccer has qualified for the state championship. They'll be competing in the SoCal Regional today at J. Sarah Catholic High School in Orange County at 4 p.m. If they win, they advance to the regional semifinals on Thursday.
Looking to expand your mind? There's a class on campus that will help you learn more about yourself. We will let the students explain.
AP Psychology is like the best class in the world because it's really relatable to yourself. Everything you learn it's you. You from being a toddler to all the way to before you die. Everything is about you, and it's really easy to apply to yourself.
It's really interesting because you learn a lot about psychological disorders, your mind on drugs, as well as all the social aspects of psychology. Mrs. Smith is always willing to help and will do anything she can to help you understand better and be successful. And if there's any confusion on a topic, she'll be willing to clear it up for you.
The AP tests that you take, Miss Smith does a really good job at prepping us for it. And though you have a lot of tests during the year, they're not made to trick you. They're just there to test what you know and make sure that you know it so that you pass your AP test at the end of the year.
I really enjoy this class because everything you learn can be applied to yourself as well as others, and it's really interesting to learn about how your brain works and why you perform certain behaviors and operate as humans.
Psychology it's the most interesting part for me was learning about your personality and how our brain operates with the rest of our systems in our body. Like your amygdala, I don't know.
The final senior exhibition check-in date is tomorrow morning before school. This is your last chance to have your binder checked off and assigned to a judge. Here's Ms. Schmal to explain why it's so important.
Senior exhibition is important because it gets you to look back from where you started as a freshman to how you progressed over those 4 years, all the different changes you go through as a person in your high school career, and then where you're going in the future. It gets you to look at that journey. And I think that's really important because high school is such a big transition from childhood to adulthood. And I think that taking the time to look back at how you've matured in the classes you've taken and all the different things that have happened to you over that period of time is so valuable to you.
There's a lot of sports today for Steel Canyon. Baseball's competing here against Great Oak at 3:15, and boys golf is playing Valhalla at Steel Canyon Golf Course at 3 o'clock.
Gymnastics is competing against Valhalla at Granite Hills at 4:30, and softball is playing Bonita Vista at Kit Carson Park in Escondido at 7 tonight.
That's all the news we have for you today.
Rah rah Cougars, Cougar pride.
Get some.